Well, that sucked. And there's probably a whole lot more of that. Where that came from. Kia, Queen of the Zora, the new Zora Queen and a skilled fighter whose courage and valor inspire her people. She inherited the throne earlier than planned in the wake of her father's untimely death in battle. What to say, do I unlock that other Zora guy as well? Guess not. Here's a whole bunch of stuff. Is that for the construct? Yeah, mysterious construct. Here there's an old Zora guard out there who put his sword down for good after failing to protect his king. We're gonna need all the help we can get if we want to win this thing. So let's try and lift his spirits a bit. Maybe we can even convince him to join the fight again. Sure, expand my moveset for one-handed weapon. That's good. The second that Zora saw my bud, he grabbed his sword and started swinging away like there was no tomorrow. Because he thought my bud was the construct that killed his king. Either way, the guy seemed pretty surprised to actually be picking up his sword again. During X attacks, hold them, then release to perform a follow-up attack. Let's see if I remember that. What? A veteran's return. So this is another one where you get like an additional characters, so they're semi-important. This one is that generic Zora guy, I guess. But yeah, Zora's aquatic, so it's like flaccid, not like that, lol. Oh. A new assignment. And if you're an aquatic creature, the horn isn't necessarily gonna be flaccid. Like it's not like a narwhal horn is flaccid. But new assignment. We've recently found ourselves in need of a wide array of materials, and King Rauru has asked me to oversee their acquisition. I need some assistance gathering what we need, though. So do you mind lending me a hand in Alia's journal? I need to give a single fish, and then I unlock new quests. Apparently.
A fine showing.
New assignment. My thanks for collecting everything we needed. I expect I'll have plenty more requests for you in the future, so I hope you're willing to keep lending us your strength for the good of Hyrule. But what if not bone? But I would assume that it's bone. What else would a horn be? I think it's supposed to be like a narwhal where it's just a giant horn-shaped tooth strapped to their face. Maybe. Lanal has been put in charge of gathering materials for the army. Even more quests will now appear on the Hyrule map. Unlock boundless energy. Hold on. This looks important, right? Gain use of the Tuscan Talon. My prized treasures! A traveling merchant who specialized in rare items was dismayed to find that monsters had ravaged his stock. He seemed particularly distraught by the loss of his prized treasures. What if we could somehow recover them for him? Also, fun fact, when I switched to this layout, like I have my two main playthrough layouts of my camera being here and my camera being here. On my stream deck, this one is still labeled Age of Calamity because I first set up this camera in this top corner for the Age of Calamity playthrough. So, I need to rename it one of these days. I just call them Playthrough 1 and Playthrough 2 in OBS. But on my stream deck, this layout is still technically labeled Age of Calamity. It's labeled AOC. But yeah, maybe the trunk of the helmet is movable. Maybe, or maybe the father didn't have a horn. Or maybe his was flaccid. He was getting to that age. The merchant's spirits were instantly lifted when we returned his prized treasures, and he promised he would stop by our camp later to sell his wares. Be sure to pay him a visit when you have the opportunity. The Tuscan Talon, a strange merchant has begun visiting your camps, offering special wares in exchange for pose. He'll also sell materials that are currently assigned to your sensor, so keep an eye out for him. How do I guess I go to that services? I don't see Tuscan Talon. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Does it appear on my camp or something like that? Wants me to do this here. Zelda upgrade actions with the power of time. I said not like that. The Queen's suggestion. As Queen Sonia once suggested, Lady Zelda wishes to practice manipulating time with multiple objects at once. I should provide her with items of varying sizes and weights to aid her in her training. Is this gonna make her stronger? Maybe it's like the omens in Elden Ring, and they cut the horn off. It just pops off like a magnet whenever you have to put on the helmet. I'll make sure everyone understands this. Yeah, that's, yeah, I get you there. Just making a statement about, like, the school system there. With the items I brought her in tow, Lady Zelda immediately set to training her manipulation of time. The new regimen proved to be a struggle at first, but by the end of her session, she was controlling multiple objects with relative ease. Now, I'm suddenly thinking of the DK rap. It's a truly impressive sight to behold. Oh, so it's just an ability like that. Reflect incoming enemy projectiles using the power of time. Oh, that's probably what that one thing with the not muck to rock, the gloom to whatever the hell it was called was. Oh, and I do get more combos. During X attacks, press X to rewind time for a follow-up attack. Interesting. Yeah, and I think that's probably the case for a decent amount of people nowadays. Power of time. Zelda's power of time can reverse the path of objects thrown by enemies, reflecting them back. Though it's a lot more than just raw knowledge that you pick up at schools. Well, you pick up a lot of people skills and social skills that you'll have to use for the rest of your life. I don't know. Sure, temporal counter. Something like that. I think most people did. With that in mind, how do you feel about to scan your ID to access Reddit? Great about that. Nobody should realistically be accessing Reddit. The more disincentive to do that, the better. Bonus hearts. Enhanced strong attacks. So maybe that. Faster than anyone. Lady Kia must surely be the fastest swimmer of all the Zora. That's apparently not enough for her. Now she's asked me and Lady Zelda to devise a new training method that can make her even faster than before. Sure, do that.
I still haven't
The materials we gathered showed Lady Kia just how fast she could truly swim, even if only for a brief moment. With that feeling fresh in her mind, she spent the rest of the day in the water trying to replicate it. Certain Reddit pages are great, I'm sure they are, but use X attacks to unleash water attacks that wash away sludge. Okay, it really wants me to do this. Unlock boundless energy. Lady Minoru is hoping to perform maintenance on her research equipment, and it seems materials related to contracts will help her craft all the tools she needs to finish the job. We should make sure she has everything she's after. Sure, here we go. But yeah,
I can tell this will come in
fair enough there. Isn't it until she crafted from materials we brought, Lady Minoru managed to get her research equipment looking sparkly and new again. She was quick to resume her studies into ancient Hyrule and was pleased to discover some new uses for her Zonai devices in the process. Increase the efficiency of your Zonai devices, negating energy consumption for a short period of time. So it's like Link there. I get you. I don't know, put the bomb onto there or something. If it was only Reddit, I would think that'd be funny. Overall, I think this internet surveillance bill is abysmal dog shit. Yeah, I can agree with that. Upgrade basic actions. Lady Minoru and Lady Zelda have been fervently exchanging ideas for a new type of construct, but it sounds as though they don't have the materials they need to build a prototype. This is all a bit over my head, but I'd like to help them if I can. Sure, here we go. Lady Minoru was thrilled to receive the materials she needed, and apparently she now has enough to build not only the prototype, but a training construct as well. Meanwhile, I'm simply glad I was able to help. Another combo thing there. I know you really want me to get another character. Who the hell is Kino? Is he that purple-haired guy? Typhon. Probably not going to be using them much. Here, let's do this one. I'm probably going to be using you more. Resupplying materials. Azora Blacksmith has been lamenting a shortage of minerals he needs to craft new weapons. If the situation grows any worse, he won't even be able to keep Lady Kia's spear sharp. So he's asked us to aid him however we can. Know a bunch of other countries are going to go crazy and follow suit. Yeah, probably. After giving those materials to the blacksmith, he was delighted to return to his regular craft and even sharpen Lady Kia's spear while he was at it. She got right back to training and was more satisfied with the progress she made. Every heart counts on this stupid difficulty. Oh, the UK already has, so I've heard. US has bills being talked about right now about it. A lot of European countries are talking about it too. Now you want me to do that one? Play this challenge to liberate the territory. Oh, and I see that I unlock these things to be able to interact with if I unlock the territory. It doesn't show me anything here that I'd be able to do or anything like that. Sky, nothing. I'm gonna try to tunnel vision mostly just the main objective story things, but if there's recruitable characters along the way, I may as well get them to do like my full showcase of the game and all of that. Apologize, Armada, but if I have to upload my ID to Amazon to watch Twitch, I just won't. Better start streaming through Discord. I'll start multi-streaming through Twitch and Discord. There's something or other. Veterans return. A plea for help has arrived from Hyrule Field, where a veteran Zora who put down his blade has found himself caught in a battle all the same. As Zora struggles to take up the sword once more, Calamo and his bud race to the rescue. No, it says I can switch them out. I don't need the Claymore anymore here. How the hell do I switch the... Oh, right here. Locked. I can grab his sword. Any of these, like, higher than level 1? Long sword. Zonite sword. Should probably do something like that. I don't know. Don't have your weapon upgrade at all here. Broadsword. Sure, I take yours. Got a little bit more damage. But when you have, like, this whole weapon screen, I don't really want to invest into making your weapons better, because I'm just gonna pick up a better one from battle there. So actually, you can use also changed. Yeah, sure. Whatever, man. Here, that one up. And then, like, I don't know. This here. And then... Or no, I guess that there, actually. Because I'm gonna try stopping the charge, and then I'm gonna end up doing that inadvertently. Just go back in time and stream on Justin TV. Yeah, that's what I better do. That's a good idea right there, isn't it? Give me more EXP or something. I should probably do that for longer battles, not these shorter ones. Depending on how much other EXP up things there are. Whole bunch of these, how about? Oh, that's a special attack charge rate up as well. Whoops. I'm not trying to back out completely. I'm just trying to take away one thing. That gives a whole whack. I don't know. When am I getting more of these? Am I just getting them like throughout the battle? Is it that big of a deal to be using up here? Here, whatever. Just do that. Sure. Whatever, man. Onward. Let's do it. On we go. Here's the Link bot, by the way. The not main character, but feels kind of like it character. This weird Link robot Dudo, whatever the hell's going on with him. Yeah, Darcy was putting down the sword for good. Whatever, we gotta go back him up. Whoops, I did the motion aiming there. Okay, just bum rush. I've got things to do. This game queue's way too insane. Just bum rush objectives. That's what I better do here. Yeah. Long as it may be since I held my blade, never expect to struggle against enemies such as these. It would seem I'm truly truly am powerless. Whatever the heck. Hey there, don't worry about me and me and my bud are here to help you out of this mess. Also, this isn't the Zora guy that was fighting alongside us in the last battle. So I guess there's it's you. So I guess there's just like gonna be multiple generic Zora guys, at least the two. I mean, there's already 2 generic Hyrule guys. What? I hit and held X. Didn't do anything. Damn it. Damn it. Blue boss Bokoblin. Dang it. I do want to see this. Okay. Gotcha. You were not close enough, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Here. Neither of us are charged up there. So that's not going to be doing much anything. Okay, come on. Can we do this? Oh, I didn't hold it long enough to do, like, the release thing or Bob. Do a couple basic strings. Something like this. Though we need Link to be playable, but we don't want to defy canon too much character. Yeah, honestly. Dang it. Your thing isn't charged up yet. That sucks. Yeah, it's not Link. It's the mysterious construct. You see that Discord got hacked and leaked over 60,000 UK IDs? Whoa. Just a couple weeks after the UK made it, so you had to scan your ID to access Discord. God. That's rather sad, isn't it? And scary. Okay, come on. Stop it. Absolute cinema. Truly. We'll just do this in a panic while that guy's charging. Okay. All the buttons! Screw it! Everything! Oh, I should probably just do, like, one to, like, build up one effect, I'm realizing. That's what I probably should have done there. Well, it's not Link, it's my original character, Blink. That's right. That's right. This isn't Link. We can't defy canon. I'm not stopping that, I don't think. Oh, I technically am that way. Amazing. That does, like, no weak point damage because that's very hard mode in a nutshell. Okay, please. Yeah, it's a 3 for that one. For fire. Go ahead and do that. And then, come on. More fire. Oh, defeated you. An admirable result. Thanks, Lago. All these amazing original characters for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I can't wait to learn all about them and their unique backstories and what in-depth amazing characters they're gonna be. I mistimed that. I really wanted the Flurry Rush. What I really quite wanted. Okay. Okay. How is that not the... My god, I can't Flurry Rush for the life of me. Why are you so far away? Why'd you go over there? Well, literally just Age of Calamity Link with that animation. Perhaps you and your construct should go on without me. I suspect I should only be an impediment to your aims. How can you say that after the way you were swinging that sword? Come on, I got soldiers to save. But I... Very well. Well. Look, we unlocked another generic kind of guy. The sword failed to protect my king. But perhaps there is still some merit to be found in my wielding it. Hell yeah, I unlocked Lago. Watch Mysterious Construct not even be a construct. It's just another some guy, truly. Just another link in the chain. Yes, truly. How's it going, Redora Master? Controlling Lago. Veteran soldier who served the late Zora King. With sword in hand, he strikes with expert technique and impossible speed. His unique skill Reversal Wave can ward off enemy attacks if used with proper timing. You can now play as Lago. So that's his basic string there. Okay. Fuck yeah, we got Kumquat Johnny, my favorite Zelda character. That's right. The more I look upon that construct companion of yours, the more it reminds me of the wretched fiend that attacked our home and cut down our king. Sure, but you know he's not the same, right? My bud's a real stand-up guy, I promise. Reversal Wave. Something like that. Here. Let's see his combos here. Like, for rescuing us, Sir Lago, we would have surely been routed without your aid. So just heavy is that. Pray, say nothing of it. I've not earned your gratitude. YX is that. Quit being so down on yourself. Fought as hard as you could, and that's all that matters. Well, that one's nice. That one's good for, like, going into crowds. Oh, and it's one of those attacks that puts you in the air, so you can do combos the game doesn't tell you about in that little preview. Whoops. Hold on. 1, 2. You can do that. I see a lot of people took inspiration from Link, from like the original Hyrule Warriors in this game, with the whole go in the air and then do a few slashes, strike down thing. Because yeah, I can do that and then slam down. 1, 2, 3. That's probably good single target stuff, I presume. I don't know. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4 is that. Okay. Game wants to give you a bunch of Zora characters so that you can wash away muck and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, bought Crisis Core Reunion the other day, and it turns my PS4 into a jet engine. PS4 is not super impressed about the remaster of the PSP game. Here, I feel like doing fire. Get bombarded. Yeah, bombard means bomb, even though it doesn't show the bomb symbol, I guess. Well, you're dead now. Stretchy arm. They crossed the Link from the previous 2 Hyrule Warrior games with Monkey D. Luffy. Uh-oh. Here comes some more of him. Hope you don't mind sticking by us a little longer. As you wish. Let's ward them off together. Yes, let's actually do that. In which case, everyone should be committing to one thing. And we'll go at them one at a time here. Is the most reasonable way to go about it, I would think. I know this is semi-random, but that statement made me have a crisis about how the RAM of my PC is now worth more than entire game cons. Where the hell? No. Blue boss bokoblin, please. Just make sure when I'm not playing as you keep on going after him. Where the heck? Now worth more than entire game consoles. What the actual hell? This sucks. Yeah, like... several years ago, there was a whole GPU shortage. And now, now we're dealing with the... Gosh dang it. This legendary RAM shortage. Always gonna be one PC part that there's a major shortage of, it seems like nowadays. Okay, please. I spaced out and heard Monkey D. Luffy and returned to reality. This not Link's arms are stretchy. So, uh-oh. Can't take much more of this. Damn it. Zora Captain's on the verge of defeat. Wait, what? Change my mind then. I don't know. Have something like that there. Here. And then, like, do that. Firestorm. Do one of those. How about? If you need rams, just go to the zoo. There's plenty there. What? You what? I don't understand what this means. Okay. Then we do that. Oh, that launches me into the air. Interesting. 32 gigabytes of RAM is about $400 USD. Just go buy a PS5. PC building isn't even worth it right now. And I'm a sucker for PC building. Yeah, you're right. PC building isn't worth it right now, is it? This truly is a good time to invest into a gaming console instead. I know that RAMs are an animal. Oh, saying if you need RAMs. Like, I didn't even connect that to computer RAM. I was confused about what the heck you meant. I gotcha. Pick up the blade once more and defend those who refuse to surrender to despair. Lago is fired up. Here, take some fruit to your face. Yeah, I'm liking that energy. Now come on, it's time we show these monsters who they're messing with. Okay. Please. Okay, do this. And then something like this, buy a console before they go up in price because of the RAM shortage if you can. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm glad I already own a PS5. Because, by God, it's certainly something. And I mean, oh yeah. Oh, that resetted him doing his thing. Interesting. Though I already have a pretty good gaming PC, so not too important there. But yeah, if you don't have something good enough for playing games yet and want one, now might be the time for a console rather than a PC. Now is not exactly a great time for PC gaming, is it? You don't already have the setup. Okay. The music sounds like it's pretty good, but I can also barely hear it. Can I turn that up in settings or something like that? I already did. Maybe I'll just turn up my own volume here. Something like that. Yeah, well, I was gonna wait to get a Switch 2 until something super came out for it, but that's a good point. Yeah, console prices might be going up. If you want a new GPU, buy one now before VRAM makes them more expensive. GPUs haven't spiked in price a lot yet. Yeah, it could be a good time for a GPU. Before it, gets a little crazy. Damn it! Okay, come on. Suck it up, dude! Shit! If only it was like the first Hyrule Warriors where you just get close to them and then they heal immediately. Oh my god, was that in time? No, I don't think it was. Okay. Ravager of Hyrule Field. Choo-choo. Never thought I'd see that about a choo-choo. Come on. Go ahead and do that. Where'd Lago go, huh? There he is. High five. Throw. Throw all the things. Hold? I'm holding. Release, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Steam Deck also hasn't jumped in price yet. With that little discussion we were having the other day of me potentially getting out of as much Nintendo stuff as of the Switch 2 and moving more over to doing more PC stuff. And you recommending, hey, I should get a Steam Deck. Wonder if that means that sometime soon here, if I ever were to consider that sooner rather than later is the best idea. If I ever did consider that. Because, yeah, stuff is probably going to be going up. Gonna take a power nap, hopefully, maybe. Enjoy the power nap there, Anima. Okay, go do that. Guess we're committing an ice now. Come on. Catch you later, Anima. Here. Ice. Ice stuff. Sometimes it's not building up your ice meter. I don't know why. Damn it. They weren't quite close enough. Okay, come on. Ice, dang it. Ice, dang you. Another roar? What a weirdo. Come on, ice. Didn't even fully fill the ice meter, but okay. DRAM shortage also affects SSDs, by the way, so those are really expensive now, too. I was thinking about picking up a new SSD at some point here. That did, like, friggin' nothing! We're gonna be here a little while. Ice, please. I know. Whoops. I didn't take away my ice meter, did it? Damn it, it might have. No, it didn't. Sweet. Come on. I'm probably building up a little bit of fire meter, right? Damn. Here. Fist bump. Okay. What am I even... Okay, it didn't even look like I was shooting there anymore. Hold. I guess release there. What the hell killed him? Natural causes? Oh. Because the Zora captain was defeated. I stabbed this guy and then I died. Oh, man. If you want to have a run of dungeon hack while you poop, that isn't an option. What? Only problem I have with Steam Deck is that some Steam games are incompatible with a Steam Deck, which is kind of sad. Oh, I need to read that sentence first. 1 terabyte Steam Deck OLEDs are still $650 USD. Close to 1K Canadian. Yeah, Steam Deck isn't that important to me. That SSD is now $130 on its own, plus 16 gigabytes of RAM is $250. System's a steal right now, in my opinion. Did it checkpoint me when the one down here was killed? Here come more of them. When did it checkpoint me?
Of course.
Is what I want to know. You guys, with me, please. Oh, now it's out of 3 instead of out of 4. Damn it, there's still another one down there, though. 512 gigabyte storage model is $550 USD, by the way. How many games does that hold in today's modern industry? Yeah. Very fair there. Jump. There it is. Wah. Okay. Ow. That sucks a little bit. Haven't used any Healy items yet. Keep it that way for as long as I can, at least. Okay, shield surf on in there. About 40 if you pick them. What the hell? I thought it would have brought me to at least a quarter heart. Maybe it's if you're under a heart, you don't have the protection that keeps you at a quarter heart if it would otherwise kill you. Maybe how it works. You go protect that guy. Okay, meanwhile, we're gonna go deal with this really quickly. And he's a fuck ton. AAA, one Call of Duty that won't even play because its kernel level anti-cheat doesn't work with a Linux kernel. Yeah, that's what I was thinking in terms of like a lot of modern releases of I switched to the wrong friggin' guy. Okay. Dang it, I was trying to dodge the second one. There as well. I knew it was coming. But alas, it did not happen. Damn it! This is extremely valuable health. Come on. Come on. Well, go ahead and do this. Lionel appeared. Harmonia having an indie game arc would be peak, pun intended. Maybe one of these days with the way that all these modern games are going. Because I'm not digging a lot of them. This one included. Damn it. I can't do it fast enough. Yeah, it gets you to restart your attack from the beginning there. Okay, come on. This might recharge in time. Oh my god, it did. Amazing. I get that they wanted to go for adaptive music, but it does get pretty tiresome when you hear the same tune coming on over and over again every single time I stop his charge. Okay, come on. Okay. Yeah, that switch thing doesn't always come up, and I try to just quickly do it naturally, but it doesn't always quite work that way. Okay, come on. I can't flurry rush that for the life of me. Nope, not doing that yet. That's not happening here. Wow, no flurry rush there, really? Come on, one more weak point smash. There, got it that time. Yeah, and then the music changes to this suddenly. Okay, now please kill.
I'm not just a traveler.
Well, what if there's a feature where you could switch twice at the same time and it was called the Switch 2? If only, huh? Can I... Here, target the choo-choo there, I guess. Whoops. Choo-choo. Just in case for when I'm not controlling you, target the choo-choo.
Let's switch.
I get the Lionel too, right? Okay, go ahead and do that. Don't laugh at that joke. It wasn't funny. He laughed at it. Too late. The deed has been done. Oh, that one's on the verge of defeat. Damn it. I really do have to split my party, don't I? I don't think there's any way to be healing those allies. I don't think exactly. Who did I send over there? Sent the Korok guy. One immaculate time to get hit with an ad break, just so I tell you not to laugh. Suck it up. Come on. I know. High five. Fist bump. Whatever. Extra repeatedly. Oh, I'm getting the Lionel as well. That's good. So many flashing lights. Gum gum Gatling. Here, follow up in a way that I'm gonna get that guy with the weak point smash. Yeah, we can see. What if you could take one of the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons and place it horizontally on your table to use a new mouse mode? Choo-Choo's big because it's the Scourge of Hyrule Field or whatever the heck. How about... do something like that, maybe. I keep on thinking I'm gonna slam down because I'm thinking of the other games there. Here, sure, do this now. Kind of cool, man. The biggest of spins. Now, you're almost frozen. Damn it! Whoops, I thought I was switching to what's-his-face. I was clearly not. Whoops, that's kind of my mistake there. Oh, there's water here. The frost is kind of super effective right now. Okay. Yeah, so I can do that and kind of clean some things up over here a little bit. Okay, well. Damn. Whatever. Well, can't wait for that. Breaking news, Nintendo innovates their console with a concept that has been used in computers since the late 1980s. Truly there. That's what is kind of a cool idea, just because it's not something that you see on consoles all that much. But we'll see how much it actually ends up getting used in games in the future here and all that. I'm not risking it. Because this is a lot to make back up again if I have to redo all this crap, you know? Whoops. Cancel that out a little early. Come on. Do this now. There we go. Then I hit that a little early there. May as well be building up ice. You're not exactly over water right now, but hey. Dang, I really wanted to flurry rush that one. I should have known how to. It's the exact same attack as an Age of Calamity. Okay. Okay, come on. Just one more freeze, maybe. And then we get there. Dang it. Hopefully this is the last objective of the battle. Or else I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, don't need to throw the fruit, I don't think there. I don't know. Okay, just die to regular attacks. Okay, don't let this guy die there. Yeah, actually, the SNES had a mouse that came with Mario Paint. Oh yeah, there was that. Switch 3 will just be 3 individual switches stuck together like a magneton. Can't wait for that. That'll truly be quite the sight, won't it? Okay. Something like that. Okay, that's a weak point smash. This better be the final objective here, man. Okay, then we do this. We do a big pew. Like that. It does so little damage. Man. Never close enough there. If the Switch 2 doesn't get a new Mario Paint to make use of its mouse gimmick, I will be upset. We can certainly hope here. Okay. Maybe I build up fire here. No, I don't know. Okay, then we do this. Like that. Yeah, we just keep hearing the same bit over and over again. Nope. Much like Magneton Gain, the Switch 4 will require you to take your Switch 3 to a magnetically important location. Okay. Here. Okay. Do a little smidge of that. I can actually aim at you there. Will be fantastic. I'm gonna fist bump someone, I don't care who. The fish. Pew. Hurts my eyes a little bit, man. Hold. Okay, it looked a little jank, but hey. I mean, the original Mario Paint uses the mouse mode for the Switch 2. But with, like, Nintendo Online stuff. Via the line on its allies, I can't attack anymore, which means the battle's done. Thank goodness. I want to switch DS with 2 screens, the second screen being on a 360 hinge that also acts as the system's kickstand. So in laptop mode, 2-player games give each player their own screen. I've made my decision. I shall accompany you on your journey here forth.
Listen,
Shouldn't you be asking us instead of telling? Not like we're gonna say no to the help, though. My thanks. Thought I had lost my reason to live the day I lost my king. But I see I yet have purpose. I must conquer the regret that haunts my soul. And with you, I'm certain that day will come ere long. Would be kind of cool there, but, like, it would be a little bit of extra programming stuff for, like, a very niche use that most people probably wouldn't end up using, and developers probably wouldn't figure is worth their time. Is what I would think realistically. Okay, well, got a Forest Dweller's Sword, a side quest reward. He's upgrading things. Yep. Yipperoo. Alright, welp. There. We unlocked Lago, Zora Warrior. A Zora Warrior who served the late king as a bodyguard. After losing his liege and many trusted allies in battle, he decided to lay down his sword, but has since overcome his grief to return to the battlefield. Since the 360 hinge, it can also close like a DS and allows for DS and 3DS minus 3D and Nintendo Switch Online. Or just, you know, sell the games normally instead of a stupid subscription service. Lago upgrade basic actions, regaining his edge. Now that he's fighting again, Lago has been working as hard as he can to get some of his old edge back. Still, we don't want him collapsing out there. So how about we bring him something tasty to snack on? Bananas and bokoblin trophies for some reason.
Masterful indeed.
Lago was kind of confused about the snacks we brought him, but he was clearly touched by him too. That's what real friends are for, after all. Anyway, we should rope him into some training now that we got his attention. Okay, I don't really do strong heavy on its own that much. You really want me to do that? Complete this challenge to liberate the territory. Kino a bonus heart. Fine, I'll do some of these. Kino's trying to get strong so he can serve his kingdom better, which means he's gotta eat his vegetables. Sure, he might start by turning his nose up. I'm sure he'll see the light soon enough. Here.
This is great.
Kino went and scarfed in every last vegetable I brought him. Also, he could get stronger. He's hoping he's gotten over his fear of the stuff now, because nothing better than eating healthy. We were talking a little bit about that earlier. What? Why? Looking to the future. Whatever, man. Typhon +1 bonus art. Typhon's been running all over Hyrule to help people rebuild. But there just aren't enough materials to fix up the areas that got hit the hardest. He said he'll take about anything we got, though, including stuff we grab off monsters. Yeah, sure, there we go.
Can't wait to put this.
When Typhon caught a glimpse of the materials I brought, he snatched up as many as he could and ran off to start working on the repairs. I'll tell you, it sure feels nice helping folks out. No, I won't! I'm not doing it. Even though I know I'm already struggling in battles as is there. Dismantling weapons. Unwanted weapons can be dismantled to obtain Zonite steel. If a weapon has seals, you can transfer one to the Zonite steel when dismantling, allowing you to apply that seal to a slot when enhancing another weapon later. Maybe weapons don't at all work how I thought they did, where you just have like one of each there. Weapon seal resonance bonuses. Applying multiple seals of the same shape to a weapon will provide a boost to that weapon's attack power. What do you mean? I don't understand what that means. Same shape. Oh, just like that skill is enhanced because it's the same shape there. Second, more flurry rush damage. Sure, you're getting that. You're getting this. Sure. Enhance. Wait. Enhance. Should probably upgrade some of Not Link's stuff. I should probably do, right? But, like... So I could use a Zora sword. Is any one of these, like, really quite good? These are locked because I think that they were the, like, owning the other game bonuses for owning Tears of the Kingdom and Age of Imprisonment, or Age of Calamity. There's no bonus for owning Breath of the Wild. I think these are the two bonuses for that, so these ones have got to be, like, real special if they're unique, then. So I can't go wrong with upgrading this. That's got to be, like, my standard moveset, right? Gain EXP for every 100 KOs. That's probably a good thing to have on for now, right? I would imagine. And I assume that you can get skills and stuff off later. Dismantle weapons. Oh, I'm not locking something in there permanently, am I? Rutro Raggy. That would look kind of cool. Imagine getting bonus content for owning the game you're currently playing. Yeah. Maybe I'll give the Link the Zora sword, because it actually looks kind of cool as a black blade. I don't know, sure. Let's make it a bit more powerful there. It's kind of a thing already. Yep. Kinda is. Here. And then get it up to level 5. Sure. There we go. And then... There. Switcheroo the two. And then you can get the... I don't know. That for now. Sure. The stick. So I should give there. I have the Wanderer's Sword. So yeah, you only have one weapon. Is the thing. I select you, and yeah, it's all these generics that can switch across different weapon types. Yep. All our generic, unimportant dudes have weapons that they can switch across, is how it works for them. But most characters just have a single unique weapon, I guess. There's gotta be a way to take off skills later. Gotta love when I say something stupid as a joke, then realize, wait, I just invented something that already exists. Yeah, don't you love it when that happens there? Yeah, go ahead and get this to level 4. Use up a whole bunch of my rupees. Sure. No point doing that now. And then, let's see here. Sell at higher prices. Special attack damage. And it matches the same thing, so it's getting boosted up. So it just boosts the second one, not the first one? Something or other? I don't know, sure, do that. 2k more rupees. Has Nintendo said anything else about Tomodachi Life 2? Not that I know of. I think they had 2 Nothing Burger trailers and that's it. Yeah, I think that is it. Sure, one more of these. I've got like 1,800 rupees left now. There, that's the important ones done, I think. Yeah, so you just have a unique thing as well. Probably end up using you sometime, so I don't know. Time to go broke! Yeah, I haven't heard of anything either. There we go, get a little bit more DPS out there. Dismantle weapons. Yeah, so some people have unique weapons, others you switcheroo across a whole set that's shared across. Weird, man. Plan on playing it when it comes out? I wasn't planning on it, no. Like, if there's a lot of people that really want to see it and think that would be funny, then maybe, but I wasn't explicitly planning on it, no. Alright, let's do this one now. How about Shadows in the Snow, Tabantha Frontier. I can't words.
Go wandering off, bud.
Cap effects, consider getting it because the idea of having all my characters in one place would be funny, but at the same time, I don't want to pay full price for it.
Going in for sure.
Yeah. I get you there. Here, EXP. Sure. Get stronger faster. Alright, well, onward, I guess. Let's go!